All right. Let me add some highlights to this thing. That highlight in. All right. Let's bring this a little lower. See the importance of white. It acts like an eraser sometimes. That's pretty cool. What's up, bro? It's been a while, man. Gotta get back on these live videos. Let me see. All right, just want to attack these highlights here. Maybe add some more right here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Haven't been on live for a long time, man. All right. Yes, sir, T. Colin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the love, man. How about y'all? How about your family, man? They're doing all right? Right, let me get some of this highlight in here. Very tedious work, man. Oh yeah, fighting fit here, yipper, yipper. All right. Yeah, man, I had fun doing this Blastoise. This is my favorite Pokemon out there. Pokemon turned 30 yesterday to be exact, so had to do something. Had to do something for the movement. So Blastoise came to mind. I was like, man, let me do Blastoise my way, you know? Because he usually has stumpy arms. I don't know if y'all know who Blastoise is. He usually has stumpy arms. And I made him... Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I hope it is popping off the page, man. It's the Prisma colors. Very, very vibrant. But yeah, I seen that it was their 30th. I was like, man, let me pay my dues. Cause I remember when I was a kid, something I actually grew up on. I'm glad it's still around, but I remember, that was my childhood right there, Pokemon. So definitely had to do something for the 30th. But yeah, man, I like how it's coming out so far. Oh yeah, your grandkids will definitely know who it is. Thank you. Oh, Pale the Fox 777. I hope I said that right. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's really cool, man. Yeah, thank you for the love, guys. I usually go live on TikTok more often. I don't know if y'all want to follow that, but I'm also... I think the link is in my bio, matter of fact. Y'all want to check me out on that. If not, it's all good. But yeah, I usually get on live over there more often. I used to get on live a lot on this platform, but I got a new job, and then things change. But I want to start making it a routine again. I might not have as much time as I used to have, but I can still do a little something, Let me see. But I appreciate y'all joining the live for sure. Oh, okay. You don't do TikTok? It's all good. Yeah, like I said, I'll try to spread the wealth between different platforms more often. And then we'll see where it goes, man. But yeah, I definitely had to get on here to do something for the franchise. Let's see. But yeah, this one I'm almost done on it. This one just needs a little more highlights on the legs. And then it's supposed to be a turtle, but like I said, y'all know what Pokemon is. Blastoise is like a turtle that shoots out of his cannons. So I just did him my way, my own style. So far, looks really good. And then we'll see where it takes us, man. But these Prismacolors really are just amazing. Always have fun when I'm using these things. And then let me see. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm gonna add some more highlight on this leg. See the difference? This is more softer, more smoother. This one's it still looks good. Don't get me wrong, but I wanna kind of make them more symmetrical, or not symmetrical. I want to give them same love. Oh yeah. Yeah, he doesn't normally have arms like these. They're very stumpy. It's legitimately like a sea turtle. But like I said, I just did it my style. So I gave him some muscles. He doesn't really have muscles. He's just like a chubby uh, kind of turtle, I guess. Sea turtle. But this one, he needed some muscle. But yeah, man, it's the Pokemon's 30th. That's still going strong. My kids are into it. I'm surprised it's even lasted that long. It's crazy. The power of that franchise. Very, very, very crazy. Matter of fact, I think it's okay to add your own flavors. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's I think it passed Mickey Mouse, to be honest. There's like a post that says the amount of money each franchise has made, the highest grossing franchises, and it says Mickey Mouse and Friends on the second highest was like 60 something billion, I want to say. And then Pokemon is first with 115 billion. So it's just crazy to think about that. Like, I grew up with this stuff. It was definitely my childhood for sure. And the fact that it's still going strong, the fact that the kids are into it, yeah, and it's still going crazy. You can't really find them anywhere in stores. All the, what do you call them, the scalpers, buying all the packs, reselling them for a higher price. That's just the way it is. But my kids can share the same love for it. They also, have cards and their binders and stuff. It's just a really cool feeling. You always want to root for your childhood stuff. And the fact that it's still going strong is just amazing. Very, very cool. All right, so this one, let me see. Let me sharpen this white. But yeah, man, it's just really cool to think about. Like, who would have thought? When I was a kid, I didn't think this thing was going to be massive like what it is today. There was no way. No way of knowing, actually. And then the fact that, like I said, my kids share the same joy and passion for it. It's just like, dang, this thing really made it that long, and it's still relevant. That's the crazy part. Still very relevant. So yeah, I feel like your grandkids will definitely know what they are. Are you drawing it mainly from memory? Kind of. I had references. I mean, I would say so, yeah. I looked at a reference, but then when I did this one, I didn't have it. So I'm just going off what I remember it looking like. And it's basically the same thing, just minus the muscles. Oh my God, it's so freaking. Thank you, Star Wars Draws. Appreciate the love, man. But yeah, for the most part, I drew him from memory, yes. If anything, I maybe just referenced the parts of the body, but yeah, I did the feet myself with that without a reference. Basically, yeah, everything is without reference because even his face is somewhat different. It's not. It doesn't look scary. His face is very very innocent looking. All right. Almost done with this one. Let me see what else. But with stuff like this, you always want to take your time. You don't want to rush it. I've taken like days. Well, actually, to be exact, I started doing this one Wednesday, actually. I sketched it out at my job on my lunch break. And then I was like, hey, I like how it looks. And yeah, I brought it over to the new this sketchbook and then started coloring it. It looks really good, in my opinion. As many collectible figurines is crazy when the actual value of the plastic is essentially. Exactly. I agree. I agree 100%. All right. So let's see. So this is his kneecap. Let me kind of emphasize a little bit of the highlight on this. Let me add some more highlight here so it can stick out a little bit. All right. Marwa, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the love. I'm assuming you like Blastoise too, you know? Yeah, Blastoise is just, like I said, one of the all-time greats. The more value, the more open the to counterfeit, surely. Exactly. Or more valuable. Yep. I agree. Yeah, my brother, matter of fact, he just told me he sold today. Um he just sold like three. Matter of fact, it's funny. He sold this guy. He had three cards. he starts off as a smaller turtle, right? So he sold that one. He turns into a bigger turtle, his second stage, and then this is his last stage. He sold all three of those for like $300 today. So it's just crazy. Definitely there's counterfeits everywhere, but that's why a lot of people get them graded as well. They want that the real thing, you know, because people get scammed every day. We all know that, you know what I mean? Yeah, cards, exactly. Yep. Yeah, but it's just crazy how huge fans will still spend that kind of money on these types of cards. I mean, to be honest, I would. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. When there's a fan, there's a fan. Fans will do anything to get that special card that they've been looking for a while. So that's a pretty cool effect right here. This is like a reflective light. So, gotta catch them all. Yes, ma'am. That's the plan. Whatever makes you happy, yes, sir. Yeah, everyone has that thing, that they're willing to get regardless, or it's nostalgic. That's they remember that as a kid. They're definitely gonna try to chase it as much as possible. All right, so I'm just getting the rest of the highlights, like around his toes. It's coming along really good. I'm very happy about how it's turning out. Stuff like this, you always want to keep that sharpener handy. I'd collect all old cars if I was fully rich. Oh yeah, that's also one of those things that certain people spend a lot of money on as well. Some things just really never get too old. That's one of them. You can be young, old, or whatever, and those types of things are still relevant. People go to car shows all the time, checking out all the ones they want to see in person, ones they like. So this stuff is also on the tedious side, so just gotta work patiently. See, so that's pretty cool. I like the gradient shadow right there. I just got to do these, and then I think we're good, to be honest. Let me see. This one, I might add 2 shines. I don't know. We'll see. Let me kind of highlight this. You see that? That's a cool effect right there. That's that reflective light. You know, sometimes light bounces off walls, right? So the main light, based on how I've already shaded them, the main light is coming directly above them. This right here, that's just the light that's bouncing off. Like right here is also reflective light. So it just adds a better dynamic to everything. Oh yeah, I still gotta do his nails. Almost forgot. Appreciate it, yes sir. Oh, Hello Kitty, yeah, that still goes hard. That's a pretty old thing too. That's still going around. It's cool, huh? Yeah, Hello Kitty is one of those things as well that just is ageless, is timeless, I should say. I think the creator of it though, that lady, she did pass away. I think, matter of fact, it was like a week ago. I forget her name, but yeah, that's the crazy part. Her creation outlived her. You know, that's one of those things where you're just like, wow, like it was so big, it's still very big, and it's gonna continue to be big, even though she's not here anymore. You know, that's just crazy stuff right there. Crazy, crazy stuff. See, so with the highlights, I'm just coloring very softly. Very softly. I don't want to go overboard, but I want to do enough to where that soft light just hits his muscles just right, you know? See, that's pretty cool. I like how that looks. Song art, to outlive the artist. Yeah, that's good to know. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the things I kind of want to do. I want to, if I'm able to, I want to leave something behind that that can outlive me. I think that's a cool feeling. That's a cool. I don't know. It's just cool, in my opinion. Going back to Mickey Mouse, you know, that's kind of, you know, Walt Disney's thing, and he's long gone, and it's still, people are still doing stuff with Mickey Mouse and selling products with his face on it and all that. Very, very cool. See, I like that effect. Very, very cool and shiny. Then let me do this other leg. Same process, just lightly kind of spread the highlight in. You don't want to go too crazy. You want to go just enough. You always want to also shade in the direction of the shape of what you're shading. See, that's why I'm like almost doing like a crescent moon shape with my strokes, because the muscle shape. So it looks more natural. See that? See, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Marvel, I agree with you. That's very, very true. None of those are kids and grandkids will really appreciate you've created long after. Yep, I agree. I agree 100%. Add some more of that highlight. Make it a little more noticeable. I think I'm done. Oh wait, I gotta do the nails, my bad. Where's that gray at? Gray, black, and white. Maybe not black. We'll do the gray for now. If I gotta go darker, I'll definitely go darker, but the gray will kind of bridge the gap between the lights and darks. And then right here. See that? Let me go over these shadows. See, just going over the dark areas real quick. And then all right, and then we go back to the white. I'm gonna resharpen it first so it doesn't have that blue tint next to it. And then we might be done. See how powerful white is? It can do a lot of serious highlights. And then it can just bridge the gap with basically any color. See? Very cool. You need his nail routine, right? He gets them trimmed very often. And gets the pedicures very often. Very cool. Might have to increase the white right here so it can match. So it can match the other one. All right. You always want to keep the pencil sharp as well, just to make sure you get into all those crevices. Right? It's all those muscles. I promise you. Let's see. See, so I'm just basically doing the highlights, but also trying to blend the shadows also. See, that looks really good. Then I got one more foot. This is cool. This is cool and weird at the same time, but I like it. I'm glad you do, Pirate King. Thank you. I'm glad it looks cool and weird. It's a good combo. All right, so all right. Almost done, guys. Almost done. And this is exclusively for the 30th year of Pokemon's anniversary. Appreciate that, Tony. What other Pokemon have you done like that? And will you show? I haven't really done any in this style. This is actually my first one in this style. I did like Lego versions of them. But for this style, this is kind of the first one. But you know, like I said, when I used to play the game, I always go with Blastoise as a starter. So this is like my dude, you know. Let's see, really, you should do more. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, to be honest. But I'm in the process of doing my own comic book universe. That's kind of what's taking my time. So I can't really make any promises just yet, just because I'm doing other stuff, you know. How long does it take you to finish a piece of art? It just depends. Like, this stuff is very detailed, so this is taking me forever. But yeah, it just depends how much detail you put in something, you know. So like I started this specific one on Wednesday. My goal was to finish it by Friday. Obviously, I'm still working on it. So, I mean, you could say 4 days, but at the same time, I didn't spend all day. You know, it was like an hour to 2 hours per day. So, maybe what, 6 hours, I guess? 5, 6 hours. But I mean, you can see what I'm doing, you know, like let me see. Deeming Squirtle. Yeah, I did Squirtle. Actually, I guess yeah, that's one of the ones I did, but it's not in this style. I did Squirtle a couple months back. I think it's still on my videos if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, like this type of detail, it always takes time. That's the only difference, you know. Don't get me wrong, the detail's nice, but it does take long. And even me as an artist, I don't really like taking that long and stuff. You know, I like moving on to other things quick. So, you know, I'm not really down for all the long stuff, but worth every second. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I mean, when you said you picked a starter. Oh yeah, for sure, Squirtle. Yeah, Squirtle's like always been my dude, you know. I mean, I'm basically done. I've already got everything I wanted. So I did do his shell and marker just because I didn't have enough of the brown. But let me see. I'm gonna kind of touch it up with some highlights if I can. I'm trying to think. Okay, wait, this. I do have black. Where's black? Okay, so I'm gonna touch up some areas that I need to fix real quick. Let's see. I'm also an artist, but mine is more basic. It's all good. You know, everyone has their own style. I just have practiced drawing muscles so long that I just naturally got into like superhero stuff. Just because, you know, it's my cup of tea. Last live I saw was chalk on the fence. Oh, yeah, I used to do a lot of chalk videos. Then I got a different job, so I had to change it up. But now I'm trying to do more of these. So this will be black. And these are Prismacolors, if y'all are wondering. Prismacolors are like really, really good. I've seen a lot of artists use them. And then I just got me a set, and then that was it, man. A little on the expensive side, but not too expensive. You can still get by with a little 12-pack, something like that. Let me kind of close this off a little bit. There we go. All right. Let me see. I love drawing anime. My favorite is One Piece. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, anime teaches you a lot about the body, a lot of anatomy. Are you doing shading? I'm gonna add some highlights to the shell. No, this was this is not shading. It's just to give the illusion that his arm is sticking out of the shell. But where's my lighter brown? I have a lighter brown somewhere. I think it's this one. Yeah. Where's my sharpener? So I'm going to use this lighter brown right here. And then I'm going to kind of fix this shell real quick. They blend so well. They really do. Very good. Very good colored pencils. Let me see. Is this even? Okay, I like this color. It's kind of like burnt sienna. Oh, that's really cool, actually. It gives it a nice vibrance. That's really cool. Do I have a brighter one? See, with browns, I don't really have a lot of browns. That's another reason why I had to use a marker for that. Let me see. You should add some. It would look awesomer. I agree, man. Deadly Fire Mate. Thank you. Thank you, my boy. Let's see. All right. I'm still going to add some white on that, but let's see. Yeah, this is a ochre brulee. It's the type of brown it is. Really cool. So like right here, it kind of has like a red tint to it. I think that's a very cool effect. Very cool effect. Okay, and then right here. This should be a darker. Do I have a darker brown? Oh yeah, see, like this is my dark brown. See, I don't have a lot of brown. So I definitely got to use this wisely. Let's see. What's up, Pirate King? Thanks for saying hi. It looks almost 3D the way it jumps off the page. Thank you, T. Colin. Appreciate the love, guys. Yes, more accurate. I agree. You should add some of the shell makers at the top of the shell. Shell makers. Markers or something? Yeah, I'm gonna add some highlights. I'll see what I can do. But this is the darker brown. Let me see if it works like this. Because this is the shadow. This is the shadow part, so this will be darker. Let me see if it works well. See, it's actually the same hue as that marker, which is really cool. I didn't think it was gonna be that, but I might have to add black to give it that darker tint. Because it looks the exact same. So let me use some black. I see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need some more brown. Let me see. Let me add some black here. Kind of lightly shade it, and then I might have to come back with that brown. Or I can just keep it the way it is, but we'll see. So like I said, guys, there's no mess ups in art. You know, a lot of it is just trial and error, it really is. And then the more you experience and learn, you just get better over time. See that? So see how I'm giving it its shadow? It's a very cool effect. Sometimes you gotta kind of work the layer in so it can really fit. See that? That's pretty cool. Enough shadow. I don't really even have to come back with the brown. That looks pretty cool the way it is. Then right here, okay. So now let me add some detail to the shell. Oh, you're gonna be a graphic designer? That's awesome. You'll definitely learn a lot of stuff that'll you can kind of take with you even after school. Make your own logos, people's logos. A lot of cool stuff. So let me see. So I'm gonna give this some type of geometric shape. So you just kind of keep working at it. See, that's pretty cool. You see that? It's almost like a brick layer. Now I'm gonna use this, kind of soften it out. See that? Just sprinkle this back in. Make it a soft transition. That's already pretty cool. And then I'm gonna add some white. Then we're gonna see how that looks. Yes, we need more artists. AI is taking over, right? See, or a YouTuber, who knows? All right, so do I have, I'm trying to see if I have a brighter brown. I don't think I do. I might actually. Let me see. I might. Yeah, let me sharpen this, see what's up. This one was in another set. It's called goldenrod, but it's slightly. It's almost, I think I used it with the shell. I mean, with the breastplate and all that. So let me see. Just to give it a little extra, but if it's too much, it's okay. I just wanna see, not to go crazy on it, but it will give the shell a nice golden hue. That's kind of what I want to go for anyways. Because it kind of goes with the burnt sienna color too. See, that looks really cool. And then, you know, it is a highlight in a way, so trying to use it properly. That's pretty cool already. Then, see, bring that back down. I'm still gonna add white, but I wanna see. See that? I think that's really cool. Very, very cool. I like it. It's subtle, but enough. Is your profile picture really you? Yes, it is. Thank you, thank you. Just shorter hair, but yeah, it's definitely me. All right, so now look at, use a highlight here. Kind of just sprinkle this in. See that? Then add some right there. See, it's subtle, but it does the job. And what I can do too is, now that I brought the white in, right, I can come back with the gold, kind of just piggyback off of it. See, very, very lightly. See, that's pretty cool. I like that effect. I might have to come back with this a little bit. Bring in that red shell effect. That's really cool. I like that. Look at the difference. This to this. You can see the marker prints. Yeah, it's for good transition. I agree. The shine. Yes, sir. I like how you said it was done. Half an hour later, you're still going, right? I thought it was done too. Looks almost glossy. I agree. Looks really cool. All right. So we're going to do the same thing. Let's add slight highlight right here. This is the inside of his shell. But this is where that's his, I guess you can say his armhole. Kind of just do the same process that we did the other ones. All right, and then we're gonna continue to use the black on the shadowed areas. Yo, everybody in the chat, send a fire emoji. If you're an artist, please, thank you, thank you. Much love, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Y'all can hit the subscribe button if the drawing looks cool enough. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot to do this part. Let me do the white first, because the white is bright enough and it'll allow the other yellow to really be seen. Kind of go a little in here. Not too much, but enough for that yellow. Let's see. Maybe do a slight red edge. That looks cool. I love this thing. Do you do shorts? Yes, I have a lot of shorts. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, YouTube shorts. I do quite a bit of them. I'm not an artist. I just like it. Appreciate the love, guys. All right. So let me take a look at this at a different angle. So I'm just gonna continue to do some shadows here. And then maybe down here. Let me try to give it some, maybe like right here. A line, like a baseline to kind of go by. And possibly right here. These will be the shell, what do you call that? Like like the typical shell that has these, not scales, but you know what I mean. These are gonna be it right here. I don't know the proper terminology for that. Let me see. But yeah. These will be like just a little extra to add to it. See, just like that. I'm still gonna do the shadows, but since we can't see the rest of the shell, I wanna at least do some of that print right here so we can see that it is detailed. Groves, is that what it's called? I have no idea. You might be right. Just patterns, yeah, something like that. Okay. So let me darken this in black. Kind of just do it lightly. And I am using black, so I got to be very careful because this is the darkest color. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to go too crazy, but I do need to create a dark enough shadow. So you always want to go softly in case you mess up. It's also very important to keep that pencil sharp for these very reasons. Then I'm going to do some more shadow right here. And then I can target these groves, I guess, right? I think that's the proper term. Groves, patterns. All right, so I'm just going to keep doing that thing. See how lightly I'm going? Just to avoid any mess ups. Now, if you mess up, it's okay. You can always fix your mistakes, but you also want to work smarter, not harder. I don't want to have to fix a mistake if I don't need to make one. You know what I mean? Coloring very lightly. That way I can just kind of do my thing and that's it. Right. Like I said too, the color pencils will help me blend it the way I need it to blend. So that's another reason why I'm going very, very softly. Take the amplified and the reversal, smash them together, create a imaginary mess. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Technique, hollow purple. All right, so let me continue to get that shadow in. See, I'm going very lightly. It's very tedious, guys. As you can see, very tedious. I would say that's good enough. Let me kind of increase the shadow right here. This is the lowest part, so this technically would also be one of the darkest parts because of the angle of it and where the light is also. right, looks pretty cool. So now we're gonna get the red. Mouse Gaming, thank you. Appreciate y'all for sticking around for sure. Y'all can hit the subscribe button if you're not subbed. I'll try to go live and post more often as well. All right. So we're gonna kind of work backwards just because of the shadows. See how it's blending together? I will say markers really do help. I use markers for the to color the shell because I don't have that much brown. And man, saves so much time. See, that already looks cool. I don't really even need to add white because it's in the inner part under his arm, but I'm gonna just to give it that extra effect. But let me see. So right here, I'm gonna kind of bring that red back down. See how it gets blended? Really cool effect. Try to adjust that color right here. Try to increase that. Just lightly though, because this is the bottom. See, I'm coloring very light also. Don't want to get over my head. Let me give a, there we go. So I'm gonna add some of that light brown again. All right, quiet Sunday afternoon. There's not much else happening. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, shout out Australia. Yeah, Australia is like what, 17 hours difference? Very, very crazy. All right, so I'm gonna add some of that right there. Bring in the highlights right here. Slightly because it is on the inner shell. Just to make it pop a little bit. See that? It might not have white in it because it's on the inner side. I might add a little white right here, but for the most part, it'll just be like this. Because this is the inside of the shell. That already looks really cool. Let me add more of this red. Even though I already did, I think, but let me see. Let me add some of this to even it out also. I think that's really cool. I might be done officially. What do y'all think? That's pretty cool, right? A lot of the elements still being seen. I didn't add a white there, but that's on purpose because this is the inner part and it's not really getting a lot of the highlight. Let me see. Oh, let me add some white. What do y'all think? Saturday, Sunday, what else would the weekend be? It's also, oh yeah, summer, wow. Yeah, let me add maybe a little bit of white. Just a tad bit. Just like that. Sprinkle some of that in, just like that. See that? Give it the effect that his shell is very shiny, very clean. Yeah, that's it. What do y'all think? That is it. What about the pecs that need shadowing? I think I'm good the way it is, man, to be honest. I know that some of the lighting is a little off, but to be honest, I think it's good the way it is. Let me try to show y'all full view. I think it's good the way it is. What do y'all think? I think that's really the best it's gonna get, in my opinion. But I agree. Thank you. Thank you, T. Colon. Well, I want to say thank y'all for watching the live. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. But hey, man, I had a blast with y'all. I'll try to go live a little more. And this is Blastoise. Blastoise in full effect. Blastoise is not normally musculent like this, but I mean, I like how it turned out. Thanks for joining the live. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed. Peace.